Okay. Oh, today is your birthday. Happy birthday, Leticia. We'll have to sing.
At the end of the class, we could sing happy birthday to you.
That would be great. Okay, we're live streaming now, guys.
For me, not yet.
Oh.
Buenas tardes a todos. Bienvenidos. Mi nombre es Yolanda López, profesora y coordinadora de la Escuela de Educación, Mención Idiomas Modernos Inglés de la Universidad Católica Andrés Bello. Nos acompaña la profesora Indira Bakchi, representante del programa Virtual English Language Fellow de la Embajada de los Estados Unidos en Venezuela. Queremos darles la más cordial bienvenida a nuestro Educab TV Inglés, un espacio único, interactivo, lúdico y pertinente para reforzar las clases en el área de inglés dirigido a ustedes, estudiantes de tercer año de educación media general. Los estudiantes de la Escuela de Educación de la Universidad Católica Andrés Bello, Jhonny Anderson y Reinaldo González, serán nuestros profesores facilitadores. Y por lo tanto, han creado un espacio en Google Classroom para ofrecer actividades asíncronas que complementen nuestros encuentros en Zoom. Gracias a todos por estar. Bienvenidos. Damos la palabra entonces a los profesores Jhonny Anderson y Reinaldo González para empezar nuestro encuentro. Adelante.
Thank you, Teacher Yolanda. Well, as always, guys, hello. Welcome to all of you. Welcome again to your English third year class by, as you know, Educab TV. Welcome, Leticia. Happy birthday to you. Hello, Luciana. Hello, Victor. Welcome, guys. Okay, I hope all of you are excellent today. On today's class, as you can see, today is class number 4. On the previous class, we studied prepositions of time. In this one, as you can see, class number 4, we have prepositions of direction. Our last class of prepositions. Just in a minute, Teacher Jhonny is going to explain it to us, and we will see some examples about this. Remember, this is very important. If you have questions about today's class or the previous ones, we have all the materials that we use here in the classroom. Videos, practices, homework, etc. So please, if you have doubts or questions, remember you can check everything there. Si tienen alguna pregunta, alguna duda con respecto a esta clase o las anteriores, recuerden que siempre tienen todo en el Classroom. Entonces, a la hora de cualquier cosa, échense un ojito por allá y conseguirán todo. So, let's move to the next one. Okay, maybe Teacher Jhonny is having some problems with the microphone. Don't worry. Okay, as we always say, just one more thing here. Remember, guys, you need to have turn off your microphones. Raise your hand if you want to participate or say something, make a question or something. And when you see these icons, you can raise your hand or do any question. Or when you see the yellow symbol, you can write in the chat for your questions. I don't know if Jhonny is still there.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you, teacher
Okay.
Reinaldo. Yeah,
You're welcome.
as Reinaldo says, no problems with that. If you have a question, please raise your hand. And yeah, please have turned off your microphone. That's all. So in this class, we have a really big deal, okay? The preposition of directions. Someone can tell me what preposition of directions means. What do you think about it? Okay, we have Francisco or Leticia, Luciana, we have Victor also. So what do you think? What do you think preposition of direction means? You can, okay.
Maybe it could be the ones that helps us indicate where are we going, where someone or something is going to.
Very good. Yep. You are right, actually, because the preposition of directions describe the movement of something, okay? We have a lot of movements in English and also in Spanish, but the big deal here is to know the difference between them, okay? So let's see, and we will learn that in a bit. Okay,
Okay, so what we will learn today? As you know, we're going to talk a little bit about prepositions of direction. So we're going to see how to recognize and use them. We're going to create sentences with prepositions of direction, and we're going to, of course, expand our vocabulary with this class. In the next slide, as you already know, we always start our class with a review of the previous one. We're going to play a game, and you're going to have 20-30 seconds to answer. You can write in the chat the correct answer or turn on your microphone. This is a game where you have three options. You can answer with at, on, or in. So let's see, let's start. Okay, so let's see the first one. I get up at 7 o'clock, on 7 o'clock, or in 7 o'clock. Which one do you think is the correct one? Write in the chat or turn on your microphone and tell us.
At.
Okay, at. Let's try with at. Okay, perfect, Luciana. Good work. Let's see the next one. My birthday is at May, on May, in May. Okay, Francisco says in, okay. And Leticia says on. Do we have another volunteer? What about Victor? Or, okay, Victor says on. Okay, okay, for majority, let's try with on. Let's see. Oh, looks like we missed that one. The correct one is in, with months with use in, that preposition. Okay, good work, guys. Let's see this one. I don't go to a school. Okay, Victor said, tell me, Luciana or Leticia.
On.
Okay, wait a moment. We have Victor saying in. Okay. Luisana, I think she says on. Francisco says in. Okay, let's try in for majority again. Let's see. And the correct one is on. For days, we use on Saturday. Let's see, this is the fourth sentence. I get up, at, on, or in. Victor says at. Okay. Do we have another one? Leticia, do you want to participate? Sorry, I cannot hear you. Okay, you wrote in the chat in. Francisco says at. Okay. Okay, let's try with at. Let's see. Excellent. Excellent. Well done, guys. Okay. Looks like we kind of have this one. We learned this. So let's do one more and we'll finish with this practice. This is the last one. Which one you think is the correct one? On, okay. Okay, Luisana says on, Francisco also says on, okay, perfect. Let's try with that one. Leticia, okay, perfect. Let's see. Excellent, excellent. Good aiming, okay. Good work, guys. Looks like we have already learned this. And this is very important because those three prepositions can be a little bit tricky. So good work, everyone.
So let's jump to the main part of this class, the preposition of direction. So these prepositions are used to show movement from one place to another. Remember, we have different kind of movements. On your right, we have an example with dogs. For example, what are they doing? They are walking towards me, okay? We will see some difference between towards and to, okay? So let's jump to the first example. To is the most common of this preposition of movement or direction. So it is used to show movement in a specific direction. For example, I volunteer to read the example in here. Could be Leticia or Luisana or Victor, Francisco also.
I go to school by bus.
Very good. Great. Remember, the last word is bus, by bus. Okay.
Bus, correct.
Very good. So in this case, the direction is through or going to the school. Okay. The next preposition will be across. Okay. If you have doubts, please pay attention to these images that we will have it below. Okay. It expresses the movement very good. So across is used to show movement from one side to the opposite side of something. For example, when you're walking across the street by the sidewalk, cuando caminas a través de la calle, ¿ok? Por el rayado, estás cruzando la calle de un lado a otro. ¿Ok? También tenemos este ejemplo. The boat will take you across the street, okay? From one side to another side. The third one will be along. Along is used to show movement following a line or to show a specific position in relation to a line. I think it could be a little bit tricky, but we use it according to a specific place, okay? No to time, we have another preposition according to that. But in here, it will means a lo largo de, okay? So I need another volunteer to read this example. Could be Francisco, Luisana, Leticia, or Victor. I'm all ears, guys.
They are walking along the street.
Very good. Very good preposition. Okay. And very good pronunciation, by the way. Okay, let's see. This is one of my favorites. Up. Up is used to indicate moving from a lower to a higher position. Okay. Also, up, it could be referring to if you are in the South, in South America, for example, and you move to North America, we could use that preposition too. Okay. Por ejemplo, si estás en un lugar al sur y te mueves a otro al norte, como de Sudamérica a Norteamérica, también podemos usar esta preposición. In this example, we have the dog goes up the stairs. Okay. And the total opposite, we have down. Okay. It goes further higher to a lower position. I have a volunteer to read this one. Okay.
I can read it.
Okay, no problem.
The dog goes down the stairs.
Yeah, he's so happy also. Great pronunciation. Now we have into. Into is used to refer to a movement from the outside of something to the inside of a three-dimensional space. It could be a box, it could be a store, a house, I don't know, a bag also, and so on. For example, in this case, we have a Luisana's example. Luciana is going into the shop. Okay. He wants to know what they're selling there. Okay. Any questions, guys? ¿Alguna pregunta? We can write on the chat or you can use your microphone. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Jhonny. Well, guys, if there's no any questions, let's go to the next preposition, which is over. Over indicates movement from one side of a place to another. As you can see in the example, the cat jumped over the gate. Over can be translated like encima de, por encima de. The cat jumped over the gate. Let's see the next one. Okay, in this one we have past. This is an interesting one. Past describes a movement at the far side of something or beyond something. What this means? Let's see the example. Go past Main Street and turn left at the next street. Go past, it's like sigue más allá de. As you can see in the definition, you have beyond something. So that's basically the explanation. This can be a little tricky one, so you need to practice the use of this one. This could be also used in time references. Let's go to the next one. Okay, we have true. The pronunciation of this one can be a little bit difficult, so you need to practice it a little bit. But this one is used to show movement within unenclosed spaces. As you can see in the picture, the car, well, was trying to go through the tunnel. The car went through the tunnel. And our last preposition is, this one is more simple. Basically, this one is used when something or someone is moving in our direction, in the direction of someone or something. As you can see in the video, the girl is running towards us. If you see the title of this slide, si ven el título de esta lámina, pueden ver que hay una S entre paréntesis. That's because you can write toward without the S or towards with the S, and the meaning is the same. You can use it as you want. Let's move forward if there's no any question about this last prepositions. Remember, you can write in the chat or turn on your microphone if you have a doubt about something.
So if you don't really have questions in here, let's move on to the preposition of direction quiz, okay? Let's see. Okay. In this case, you need to choose the correct answer. For example, I jumped, blah, 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 the swimming pool, through or into. Okay. You can write on the chat or use your microphone, okay? So we have Francisco, Leticia, Victor also, Luisana. What do you think, guys? What do you think is the correct answer in here? So Victor says intro. Okay, remember the correct spelling of that is into, okay? Okay. Very good. So Leticia also says into. Okay. Francisco also says into. Let's see. Great job, guys. Into was the correct one, okay? Yeah. Yeah, Miss Indira is very happy in the chat. Okay, let's see this one. The dog is blah, blah, blah. The car. Okay, what do you think? It could be towards or through. The dog is blah, 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 the car. So Victoria in the chat says towards. Leticia also says towards, very good. And Francisco also says towards, so there's no doubt about it. Very good. Okay, I need a volunteer to read the example first. Quickly, could be Leticia, Luciana, or Victor if you want, okay?
We drove London on the way to Edinburgh.
Very good. I really like your pronunciation. Remember, in here, the past tense, el pasado de manejar, it could be like drove, drove.
All right.
Okay. Very good. And the last city could be Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Very good.
Hey,
So-
I have to say something here, guys. It's Edinburgh is how they say it, even
Okay.
though it says Burg. Okay, so you say Edinburgh. It's a weird one.
Okay,
So that's
thank
just
you,
a
miss.
note for you that sometimes in England, well, all over the world. They don't always pronounce things the way that you think they are.
Thank you. Okay, what do you think? It could be past or it could be alone. So Victor says alone. Okay. Luciana also says alone. Okay. Okay, everyone is saying alone in the chat. Okay, let's see. So in this case, it could be past. We drove past London on the way to Edinburgh. Okay. También podríamos decir fuimos más allá de Londres para ir a Edimburgo. Okay. In this case, we have the train went, blah, 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 the tunnel. Okay, so let's see. What do you think? Over or through? Victor says over. Okay. Any other opinion in here? Any other option? Remember, you could use also your microphone. So Francisco says true. Through the tunnel. Okay. You can still participate, okay? We have two different options. What do you think, Leticia, Luisana, or yeah, what do you think?
Sure, did you mention? I didn't listen.
Sorry, could you repeat that, please?
What did you say?
Oh, ¿puedes repetir, por favor?
No, it's just that I heard you said my name and I didn't listen well what you said.
Oh,
No, I
okay.
was asking what you said.
No, you can choose one of these options, okay? Like you can type it on the chat or use your microphone to respond.
I think we throw.
Okay. Very good. Remember, the last one, it will be through, almost like a T.
Sorry, true.
Through.
True.
True.
That is not true.
Through, okay. Like a cow. So it will be the train went through the tunnel. Very good. Remember, Victor, over, it's a different kind of movement. As Reinaldo says, remember the cat was jumping over the gate, for example. In that case, remember, overs are also very similar when you jump over something. It's the most common use. Okay, so Jade broke his leg when he fell, blah, 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 the stairs. Poor guy, yes. Okay. What do you think? Could be off or down?
I think down.
Great, very good. Victor also says down. Okay. So very good. The correct answer will be down. Fell down the stairs. Okay, I was tired after walking, blah, 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 the hill. We have over or up. What do you think? Victor says up in the chat. Very good. Anyone else? Francisco says over. Okay. Leticia also says over. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I know over and up are kind of tricky prepositions, but let's do a little example here. Remember, up will be always, or in most of cases, like this, okay? And over, in most of cases, will be like this, like a little bridge, como si fuera un puente, un pequeño puente, o una U al revés. Así podemos ver la diferencia entre los movimientos, ¿ok? Recuerden, el gato salta over de la reja, por ejemplo. Salta sobre la reja. Y otra cosa es que over, cuando saltas sobre algo, no necesariamente pasas de un lugar bajo a otro un poco más alto. En cambio, cuando subes la colina, that's what hill means. Eso es lo que significa hill. Si estás subiendo hacia una posición más alta. ¿Ok? Okay, I want Leticia to read this one or another one. Another guy could be Luisana also, or Francisco, or Victor, okay? Or Indira, or Miss Yolanda, or Reinaldo. Okay.
Okay, it took us 3 days to drive blank the desert.
Very good. Okay, across or from. What do you think? Across or from?
I was across.
Very good. Across the desert. Victor says from. Okay. I will explain that in a bit. Okay, let's see. It's Francisco and, well, Leticia also says across in the chat. Okay. Well, let's see. From describe the origin of the movement or the origin of something. For example, from Caracas to Madrid, for example. Desde Caracas hasta Madrid, por ejemplo. Across will be a lo largo de. Oh, my bad. A través de. Okay. From Caracas to Madrid. Great example, miss. So in this case would be across Remember to turn off your microphones, please. Oh, Francisco says across. Very good. Estamos cruzando, literally, el desierto. Very good. Let's see. Okay. Cars were parked all blah, 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 the road. What do you think? It could be into or along. Francisco says across. Victor says into. Remember, it will be into, okay? Just in case. Yeah, into. But are you sure into is the correct answer in here? Because we are not going into something, okay? No estamos yendo hacia adentro de algo. Leticia says along in the chat, very good. In this case, it's along, a lo largo de la calle. La traducción sería, los carros están parados a lo largo de toda la calle. Okay, we haven't explained this one, but out of is the total opposite of into could be. Sacar las manos de. Okay, just in case. Okay. Victor says onto on the chat. We haven't explained those ones, but in here will be out of. Okay. Está sacando las manos de sus bolsillos.
Fuera de su bolsillo.
Okay, so let's go to the presentation again.
Okay, let's see another couple of practices. We have some exercise. As you can see, we already have worked with this kind of exercises, with this type of practices. You just need to fill the blanks with the correct preposition. You have 4 options. So, Yolanda goes, you have to, you have towards, you have down, you have through. This goes every night. What do you think? Write in the chat the answer that you consider or tell us with your microphone. Which one do you think is the correct one? Looks like we don't have volunteers for this one.
Teacher, it could be down.
Down. I don't think so. In this case, down, it doesn't apply in this case because we are not going, it's the opposite of up. So no, we're not going like down the stairs or something like that. We are going, in this case, let me see the comments. I lost some of them. Wait. Francisca says 2. Leticia says 2. And Jhonny says, great job. Okay, perfect. Good work, guys. Yep, that's the correct answer. Yolanda goes to, this goes every night. Good work. Okay. We have another one. We have Victor must walk into the bridge, across the bridge, up the bridge, around the bridge. What do you think in this one? It could be around, maybe. What about, yeah, Francisco, Victor, Leticia? Okay, excellent. Leticia says, let's see, up. Okay, okay. This is the same case as Jhonny said in the last one. We are not going up the bridge because we are not like subiendo. Por ejemplo, en la montaña, subiendo la montaña. In that case, we would use up. But if you see, si pueden ver como Jhonny lo está haciendo en la lámina, nuestro movimiento es totalmente lineal. No estamos subiendo ni bajando. So up cannot be an answer for this one. We are going. Okay, thanks for that. We have into, we have across, we have around. Let's do a little help. Around, it's not the answer, neither. So please, Jhonny, cross that one. We have two possibilities. What do you think? Into or across? Okay. Francisco says across the bridge. Okay, that makes sense for me. Okay. What about Leticia or Lisana or Victor? What do you think for this one?
Cross.
Across. Okay, across. Excellent. Yeah, that's the correct one. Victor must walk across the bridge. Let's go to the next one. Okay, let's see. We have walk around the street and turn left. Walk over the street, across the street, down the street. What do you think about this one? Over the street, okay. Okay, do we have another answer? Let's work with that one. Victor, remember over, it's like, remember the example of the cat. Recuerda el ejemplo del gato en las presentaciones anteriores. Over is when we are jumping over something. Si ves la lámina, teacher Jhonny is showing us how is the movement of over. Saltas por encima de algo. In this case, we cannot, no podemos caminar por encima de una calle. Well, at least, por lo menos en este caso, no. Let's see, guys. We have, we don't have more answers for this one. Okay, let's.
Teacher, what about down?
Down. That could be walk down the street. It could sound a little bit weird, but that's the correct preposition in this case. Walk down the street. Around cannot be for this one because no estamos yendo alrededor de la calle. Let's go with the next one. And this is our, now let's do the next one. Let's go to the next one.
Okay, in this case, we need to choose the correct answer again. So we have the woman who is going, blah, blah, blah. The supermarket is my mother. Okay. So let's see. What do you think? It could be into, it could be along, it could be to, or it can be toward or towards. What do you think, guys? hello, are you there? I won't bite you. Okay. So let's see. Leticia says 2.
2.
Okay. I could ask Leticia, why 2? What do you think is 2? Victor says also 2. Okay. But remember, in this case, she was trying to get in the store, in this case, the supermarket. So I think the correct answer will be into. Okay, all 2 works also in this case, but the woman, it's going to get in the supermarket. Okay, that's the difference that I want to teach you right now, but in these cases, both of them works. Okay, let's see. This one. What about this one? What do you think? We can use your microphone also. We drove, blah, 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 the tunnel. Victor says down. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, any other one who wants to participate? What about Leticia says through? Very good, with that oo remark at the end.
2.
Great. So we drove through the tunnel. Remember, when we're talking about through, was trying to, or we do this movement, okay, into something. In this case, will be the tunnel, okay? But we can also go through the window. Okay, for example, a crazy example. Very good, Francisco and Leticia in the chat. Remember, Victor will be through in this case.
And the last practice with this exercise will be, it was midnight when Francisco got home. What do you think? We can use towards, along, past, or to.
Past.
Okay, good work, Luisana. Okay, Luisana says past. We have another answer here, I think. Okay. Okay. Someone has something different of past?
Francisco said through and Victor towards.
Oh, but sorry, yeah. I didn't see towards. Okay. Okay, let's work with that. Towards. Remember, Victor, we use that when something is walking or going into your direction. Remember the example. La chica estaba corriendo hacia nosotros. Estaba moviéndose hacia nuestra dirección. She was running towards us. In this case, as Luisana said, we need to use past. Good work, Francisco, exactly, past. Because it was past midnight when Francisco got home. Basically, this means that when he got home, eran pasada la medianoche, beyond midnight, más allá de la medianoche. Basically, that's the explanation. That's what I said at the beginning, that this could be a little bit tricky, but you will get it, don't worry. Past is the correct one. Let's go to the next one for our part of Reflect Beyond. As always, we have a game. This time we have a Kahoot game. Where are they going to? Let's open the game. As you know, you need to copy that number and open it in your Kahoot. You need to enter in the game. Tienen que copiar ese pin de juego y colocarlo en su Kahoot para que puedan entrar. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Leticia. We have Leticia, we have Francisco. Okay. We are missing Luisana and Victor. There's no like a direct invitation.
Well,
Okay.
I think Luisana is there.
Okay, good work. We are just missing Victor.
Well, Victor, no worries. We could also respond it in the chat, okay? Oh, Miss Indira is also here. So if you don't really get into Kahoot, no worries. You can also write in the chat and we will see it, okay? I will stay tuned, okay? So let's see.
Okay, we have our Kahoot game, Prepositions of Movement. Let's see. We have 8 questions. The first one, the tourist walked over the forest or through the forest. What do you think? 20 seconds left to answer. No music. This game has music, maybe.
The music makes it exciting.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, we have 3 answers. Let's see. Okay. 1 over, 1 through. Okay. We need to check the preposition over. Okay, there's no problem. Let's go to the next one. Let's see, we have Lisana and Francisco.
Luisana is killing it.
And Victor, you can put your answers in the chat and I'll put it in for me. We can be a team.
Okay, second question, running. And the options are running into the house, running up the house. What do you think? Okay, 2 answers.
Victor, give me your answer.
Okay.
Victor says into in the chat. So great job, by the way.
Excellent. Excellent. Everyone said big into. Good work.
Siguiente.
Good work, guys. Let's see the next one. The children are walking past the log or across the log. What do you think? Okay, 2 answers, 3 answers. Good work. What do you think, Victor? Across. Okay, excellent. Let's see the answer. Okay, we have 1 past and 1 across. Luisana tiene la racha. Okay, good work, Luisana. Good work, everyone. let's see the next one. We need to check over, okay. Okay, in this question, you have double points if you answer correctly. Usain Bolt ran into his competitors or past his competitors.
Come on, Victor. Come on, put an answer in the chat.
Okay, 2 answers already. We're missing 2. 3 answers, okay. And passed. Excellent. Excellent.
Otra vez vamos a empezar.
So you guys are killing it. You're great. Okay, great job in here. Remember, if you want to continue playing with this Kahoot, we will let that in the classroom, okay? So remember, we have a little steps in here. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. In there, we will put all our classes, okay? Please join us in Zoom to keep viewing our classes. Jump our Google Classroom with this little code in here. Fill out the attendance form and do the classroom assignments for day 4, okay? In there, you will find the videos, examples, exercises, and the Kahoot also. Well, I think we're running out of time. That's all by now. So great job, guys. I really like your pronunciation of your answers. Take care and see you in the next class, okay?
Well, guys, that's everything for today's class. We are very happy with your participation of today. Yeah, as Ms. Indira says, this was a super class. It was excellent. Thank you all for your participation. See
Bye,
you next class
everyone.
and take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Oh,
Luciana.
we forgot
See you.
something. Happy birthday, by the
Oh,
way.
we have to sing. Let's
Oh,
sing.
true.
Yes,
No goodbye. Let's sing. Ready? Who's gonna start?
yes.
Reinaldo is
Okay,
our
Leticia,
singer.
don't go anywhere. Ready?
Hey.
Okay. 1. Everybody open your microphones. This is gonna be crazy.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Open your microphones. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
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 you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday
to
to
you.
you. Happy
Happy
birthday, dear
Leticia.
Leticia. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
Yeah,
Yay!
Yay.
That was pretty bad, wasn't it?
that's a
It was
completely mess.
complicated because of the connection. Okay. Well, happy birthday, Leticia. I hope you
We can say
enjoyed
goodbye.
that.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Have a nice
Goodbye.
time. Have a nice time.